Hello, it's Coy, and welcome to the Eclectic Cottage. And thank you for stopping by and spending a little time with us today. We are on day 3 of the September project. September, we're working on fall journals, and yesterday we made these super cute little pocket tags with a journaling spot on each one. They came out really, really cute. I wanted to show them to you since we only made one of them together yesterday. And cute, that little bird is so cute. Anyway, I just used scraps and things that I already had printed. I'm waiting for HP to get my ink here. You know, you buy that ink and they say you never run out of ink. Well, they don't know junk journalers. We run out of ink. It takes more color ink for us than it does for most folks. They assume that you're going to get 1,500 pages out of a set of ink. Well, that might be true for the black ink, but if you're junk journaling, and you're using the highest resolution, the highest print quality, you are getting more like 100 or 120, maybe 120 sheets with one of those little cartridges. Anyway, enough about that. I thought today we would make a little pocket to put our tag pockets in, and this is a little prototype of one I made a while back, and I thought this might be fun. It's just using book page again. Let's get rid of this book page if we can. Use it up. All right, let's see. So this would all be glued down, and there'd be a journaling spot in here, like this, and a little decorative spot right here, like this, and then we would glue down the 3 sides and use it for a little pocket for our tag pockets. Okay, it's going to be a pretty easy little project, very, very simple. And I'm going to be using book pages again. I pulled out 10 book pages. I'm going to keep this as the prototype. And I'm just using junk from my junk bin for the backers. It's just, you know, the mistakes from the printer. And I will cut these down to size and use them to back, not for backers, but for the writing space inside. Okay. Let me ask you, how are all of you doing today? It's a holiday weekend. I ended up not going to Lafayette with my daughter. I just, felt so strange leaving we're still in the middle of a crisis here in our town. And not that, if I got a get out now notice because of a fire right now, there's not a whole lot I could do besides get out. But it still feels funny just leaving your home in the middle of a crisis. So I decided not to go to Lafayette for the weekend. Okay, I'm going to follow my prototype, and your book pages are going to be different than my book pages, so I can tell you, some measurements on what I'm using, but you're going to need to, just, kind of figure out your own situation and fold yours accordingly. Let's do one of them together and see how we go. All right, first thing you might want to notice is we're folding it upside down, and that's so when we fold the front up, even though we're covering it, it just makes, you don't have to worry about it if you don't want to, but I like it to make sure that the words are right side up. You fold this down, the words are right side up. You can still read them if you were so inclined. On the back, though, they're going to be upside down. So maybe I should rethink that and just say it would be okay if they were upside down here. This is going to be covered, and maybe we should put it where these would be right side up instead of upside down. Thank you, guys. Somebody was telling me that. I could hear you. I could hear you. All right, so instead of upside down, we're going to do it right side up. See, I knew there was a reason I loved having you guys here for... Oh, and I'm going to use the side that has the most writing on it to be on the outside. And we're just going to fold our little triangles together. And then these are going to get glued down. And we're going to fold the flap up, not all the way, but nearly all the way. Just save a little, just a little bit there before you make your fold. Let's double check to make sure that the tip fits within our perimeters, and it does. So we can go ahead and fold here. It seems something's a little crooked over there, but I think it's going to be okay. All right, so we're folding here. And let's put a little glue here and get these guys glued down. And I am using my Avery glue stick. It is my favorite glue stick. And it's the one I order. If I'm going to order from Amazon, I order it. The funny thing is, there's others, like the Scotch glue stick. I was ordering those, and, we did this little example a few weeks ago when I was stuck with Scotch glue stick that shows how shiny it is, and it's still shiny. I don't know if you can see that, but it's still shiny weeks later. I don't like that. I don't like shiny. Anyway, when I started using this, they were available at the Dollar Tree, and I bought it just like for an emergency, in an emergency situation. I was completely out of glue, and I happened to be in, picking up something else at the Dollar Tree, and I bought that glue, and I have been using it ever since. When I reorder, that's the one. Not Oohoo and not any of that other, that other stuff that everyone else uses. I get the Avery, but it's not, on Amazon, it is not $1. It used to be $1 when I got it. Now it would be $1.25 if it was in the dollar store, but it is not $1.25 on Amazon. Nope. No, it is not. All right, so there's my little prototype, and I'm not going to be gluing it to make an envelope. I'm going to be using it as a journaling spot. So let's put this down, because this is going to be our little decorative piece. And a glue page. I'd like to have a glue page. I'll use this. All right, anybody else have exciting plans for the weekend? We are on a complete burn ban, obviously, because the fires here are still ablaze. Yes, unfortunately, we are still on fire in our little community, and I thank all of you for your comments, your prayers and concerns over the situation. It has been a very big deal, and people's pets are missing, and just they've had to move their livestock to the fairgrounds, and they've been sheltering at churches. It's awful. But there's been a lot of generosity in the community and outside the community as well. There's still so many troops in that are helping us fight our fight. And it gives you the feeling of kind of, more or less kind of being safe, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm going to, all right. I'm going to cut here, cut here. I don't know why all of a sudden this calligraphy ruler is out on my desk again. It gets a little confusing, that ruler, because it goes 3, 2, you know, on the inches it goes 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. You see it? 0, it goes 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. And I guess that's because this is complete center. This is 0, 1 inch here, 1 inch there, 2 inch there, 2 inch there. I don't know, but it's not good for a ruler, but it is really great when you're tearing. It's a nice little tear ruler. It makes nice, crisp little tears. But I always get confused when I try and use it as a ruler. All right, let's distress our edges a little bit. And the glue page. Yeah, I'm using my, I robbed the bin next to the printer with all the mistakies today. Well, let me do a little bit of distressing first. Is anybody else crafting along with us? Okay, this would be a really great opportunity to get some journals done. You don't have to do fall. You can do whatever you want. You can do flowers, you can do nature, you can do French, you can do Mexican, you can do a cookbook, whatever. But make your little ephemera along with us, and let's see how we go. And if you have any great ideas that you would like to see us do together, leave them in the comments, and we will work on something together. And if you go to Facebook page, the Eclectic Cottage Facebook page, you can post pictures of your own projects so that we can all take a look at them and see what is on your desk. And it doesn't have to be our project. You can, you know, show us what's going on your desk. What are you working on this September? And our glitter glue to go right here. See how simple this was? I'm not going to bend this until the glue dries. You know, if you bend your page while the glue is wet, you're going to get a bump, a ridge there that is so difficult to get out, and you won't be happy with it. So you can do it if you'd like to, but I'm just, letting you know what I know, that, chances are pretty good that if I get a ridge, you'll get a ridge. So I suggest letting the glue dry a bit before folding, no matter what you're working on. If you fold it before the glue's dry, you're going to get a ridge. Let me do that part last so I don't get the ridge. This is the inside. Let me just do that lightly. Okay, we don't have glue right here, so this part can be folded. But this part is still wet. All right, I have just re-inked, so it's pretty juicy. I seem to have to re-ink a lot lately on this pad, on this oxide. It seems like the oxide has to be re-inked faster than just the vintage photo regular ink. I don't know. It could be my imagination. If you have any experience or thoughts on the idea, let me know in the comments. But that's why we have the re-inker, I suppose. I keep it handy in my little special things bin over there. Okay, maybe I can fold now. Should we chance it? Okay, here we go. Okay, our little pocket, and I thought I would not cover this. Instead, I'm going to put a little cluster there. And I pulled some things out, thinking maybe we'll just glue that, and that, and that, and that, and make a little cluster. Not too bulky. I would like to put a button there or something, but I don't want to make it too, too bumpy where it's going to interfere in the journal. All right, and then we can put one of our little tags right in there in our journal. I think it's absolutely adorable. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so we'll do this one together, and then I'll have 9 more to go. Oh, I waited a little late today to get to the art room, but that's okay. I'm here. Chi-Chi's at my feet. Chi-Chi the art room dog. She hears me saying her name. Her ears are perked up. She thinks something's going on. All right, so just a couple little pieces of scraps from around the desk and a piece of scrap lace. And I think that should do it. Chi-Chi's. She quacks me up. All right. So let's start here. Oh, that's what she's growling about. That's what she's moaning about. We hear a little thunder. Oh my gosh. If you can say a little prayer, say it. Hope it rains, hope it rains, hope it rains right over the fires. Please let it rain. Let it rain. If I thought it would help, I would go outside and do a little rain dance. I would. A rain dance. Where do my things go? Oh, here it is. A couple little dots, one there, and there, and there. Okay, I think that's really cute. And we decided on purpose to leave the writing upside down here, but it's right side up in the back. Is that what we want to do on the rest of them? And this is the front. This is the part that no, that's not what we want to do, because it's going to be a pocket. This is going to be glued down. Okay. All right. Not a big deal. We still have 9 more to go to get it right. I was right the first time. Trust your initial instincts. Trust your initial instincts. Let me cover that name down there. And we could put a little something up there just because our printing is upside down. Not this, because we've already used that. What could we put? What could we put? Just a little something. A little bit of green. Okay, I think we will. Cut that off anyway. How would that be? I think it's fine. Okay, we're junk journalers. We fix things. If this was going to be a free-floating little pocket or something, it would have made sense to have the back right side up. Okay. But it's not. It's a pocket. It's going to be glued down, for goodness sakes. For goodness sakes. I feel like now we need a little green somewhere else besides right here. Maybe on the cluster? Or down at the bottom? I want a little green somewhere. Oh, I hear some sprinkles. I hear some sprinkles. Let it rain. I don't want it to rain so hard that it's knocking trees down. Okay, that's what happened the first night, and that's how come I had no electricity for 16 hours. Okay, please don't do that again. Please, please don't knock down trees and knock out my electricity. Good Lord. Don't let that happen. Please, please, please. Just a few light sprinkles for a few hours. 2 hours of light sprinkles would be nice. Nice, nice, nice. Gigi and sprinkling. I can't tell you how excited I am about the sprinkle. I mean, we have had no rain. We have been rainless. yeah, that is such a beautiful little sound. Oh my goodness. I feel like going outside and dancing in it anyway. You know, years ago, when AOL was still AOL, before they sold out and did whatever they did. I'm still an AOLer. My email address is still AOL, AOL.com. But when AOL was around, a bunch of us were on the journals, AOL journals. We called it J-Land. And that was before journals became, you know, before blog became blog. That was in the beginning. And that was so much fun. I've met people that still, to this day, I'm friendly with, and that was so long ago. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Krabby. All right, that's what I ended up with. If I can find some little string, I might put a little string nest right there. I think that there might be a little right here. Oh my God, the rain just sounds so beautiful. This is my little special things that I don't want to lose. Container that I keep on my desk. Those things that if you don't put them somewhere, they're gonna always be missing. Like the ink, the re-inker for the distress. Let's see what's in here. Here's the re-inker. I always have a stapler no matter what. There's erasers, there's thread, there's emergency glue. Yeah, like all the emergency stuff. The needles, if worst came to worst and you had no needles, there they are. Some little magnets. Everybody needs a magnet now and then. Anyway, it's a bunch of stuff. The stuff that disappears and would fall into the abyss if it didn't have a place to be. All right, so I'm thinking about just... I think some folks call that Rapunzel hair. So let's make a little Rapunzel hair or a bird's nest right here. Covered up the green, but at least I know it's there. Okay, and there we have it, our first little envelope. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more since I covered it up. A little bit more green, just because I want to. There you have it, a pocket. And if I feel like adding more to it when the time comes, I will. If not, it'll just be this and one of our little tags. Cute. That one's cute because it's got the green. Okay, well, thank you very much for hanging out with me. It makes my time fly, and crafting is so much more fun when you're crafting together. I don't have anyone in my everyday life that junk journals. I do have some new friends in DeRidder, which is the next town over, and they have been fighting their fight with the fires this week. But they're at the at the little art gallery there. And it's Charlene and Betty White. Her name's easy to remember because it's Betty White. They are junk journalers, so I look forward to, you know, getting to know both of those ladies a little better and building my little community here and not having to craft alone every time. So thank you again. Thank you for stopping by, and if you would, leave a little comment. Let me know what's going on your desk, and if you're crafting along with us, please go to our Facebook group, the Eclectic Cottage. Yep, the Eclectic Cottage on Facebook, and show us a picture. Show us what you're doing. That's what the Facebook group is over there for us to share our thoughts and ideas and be able to inspire each other as we're crafting. Okay, there's nothing else. No, you know, no big things to do or places to go or people to see when you get there. Just, you know, us sharing thoughts and ideas on paper crafting. All right, so I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you real soon.